Should have done my nails. So embarrassing. It's one of those things. So anyway, good morning. Notice the weight on there. It's a 134 over. We got a 130 over. 134. I mean, 0.1. That's in grams. Just so yeah, you know. It's a little trick I figured out. I know I'm not the only one. Oh my god, I'm gonna break my card. Dude, here. Check that one out. Well, I'm opening this roll here. That's kind of, I could be brighter. No, Bubs, we're not, nope, we're not going out to the dog, dude, nope. Shush. Yeah, not the best spot to do this, actually. I'm using the Wi-Fi, seeing if I can do a live video and see the details. But, see how I open the roll here? I kind of use my credit card under there and just pull it up. And, you know what? We're just going to rip this one because I'm on TV. So, time-wise, I'm going to do it. Oh, I was just going to say safer for your coins, but, oops. Every time you hear a sound with your change, if it's clinking, dude, you're making a mark. It's like metal on metal, you know? And it's soft. It's so soft. Look at this 64D up in there. Look at that, dude. The toning on it. I love to look at them how they lie. It's like, right? Doing magic. Look at that black one, dude. That super dark. Wow. Cool. I wonder if this is... You know, I just like to look at it and see. No, see, there's some not so top-notch ones in here. So it might not be a set like the other one. Oh, that other video didn't work anyway. But yeah, I typed it all out and described it. Whoa. Uh-oh, the mites are after us. What are we going to do? I have to change the light. But, oh, man. That one's pretty good. You guys see it okay? That's a nice way to look at them. That's better than a coin microscope because I can, I just use alcohol on my hands too, just so you know. And I'm only touching it right, not on the back, but just with the side edges and stuff. Not to put fingerprints on it or nothing, but I see some weird lettering on that. You see the lettering? That might be like some die clash. Definitely. Wow, it's like raised. That's strange. Huh. 64D. That's nice. I didn't really see any doubling, did you? Oh, that one's got some value. Ooh. Yeah, look at the 4. We got it. We got it. We got it. DDO. Look at that beautiful Hawaii patina. Almost looks like orangish brown. Baby dapper brown. Yeah, you can see it behind the 4. And just the shape of the 6 and 9. Oh yeah, the line and the split. You can see it. Is it a D over D as well? The D's kind of bouncing, but I don't know. Yeah? I think I see the D over D. How close can we get it to you? That looks pretty nice though. I'm actually impressed for like a microscope kind of. That works great. To just be on. What a cool discovery, dude. Just put it on live TV and everyone can see what you're finding. Oh, we got a D over D down there with the 2006. I was watching a video today on all the cool errors to look out for in the 2006s. There's all sorts of things like this ear, and man, I found an awesome one with wow, look at the condition on that guy. Oh, but see the missing clad that turned it all oops, I gotta turn towards the light here. Yeah, see the stairs are mint, but it's missing some clad right there, a few dents on the rim. But yeah, they're, you know, if you find one all the way like top pop, this is a valuable year. And there's a lot of, sorry, I just drank, I'm at Starbucks using their Wi-Fi, and I drank 2 larges. Not the smartest plan, having coffee hands while I'm doing this. And sorry about the people last night. Oh my god, dude, there's like some homeless people all fucking chattering it up. I'm so dumb. Like, yeah, let's just play with some money under a flashlight around the homeless people. Duh. You guys might get to watch your scene unfold on live TV. It's great. Look at the vein on his head. Yeah. See, I'm like so supportive of the homeless, you know, because I choose to be homeless. Right, I had to sell my land to survive a situation. I had my retirement covered. I was just a glass blower that was off. Oh, I built my own off-grid little fruit forest in the jungle and just wanted to include everyone and be open. And I was so generous that it got me targeted, and people took, like, dude, it was a nightmare. So I luckily got out of that barely, you know. And I didn't want to reinvest all the way, and then so I started pulling coins out, and then this church lady and this preacher conned me, and made it so I couldn't go to these classes the court assigned, and then the court sent me to the hospital. It was a nightmare. So Hawaii, dude, like totally made me lose the rest of everything I had. It's pretty funny. I went from property owner in Hawaii, retired glassblower artist, working so hard my whole life, to just like homeless guy in a van. But I'm not going to pay rent somewhere where I have to ask somebody permission to do every little thing, and you know what I mean? It's just like control freaks end up fucking, I can't handle like oppression anymore, dude. I'm so over it. Look at all the liberties. This is very double-dyed. Okay, anyway. Yeah. What was I getting at? My coin collection, I had to start it over. So anyway, it's just, I'm more determined. So I love numismatics. I do so much. I try to break it up to equal time of research, looking things up that I find. That looks better to the naked eye. That's really scuffed up. Yeah, didn't you hate those rings? I saw somebody in the comments calling it the ring of death. Right, the rollers. So 1 out of 25 chance right off the bat. Every time they put rolls, or the bank rolls pennies back up as they're circulating. 1 out of 25, bam. 1 out of 25, bam. Ruined. I just found the coolest error wheat coin the other day, and man, it was on the end. I was like, man, you gave it to me on purpose. So I'm just having fun. I don't know. Starting it over. So crazy. The lady, the church lady, Tamara Scamara, she spent all my, like, dude, all my quarters. Oh my god, some of them were worth like thousands, dude. She just spent them at the laundromat while I was in the hospital. Tried to say she didn't have any coins. And then in front of the Rogelio, the church guy, and he's like, don't you remember the boxes? And she's just like, don't, it's all busted. These are church people. I trusted the Seventh-day Adventist preacher, and then this old sweet church lady. They're like, oh man, predators. Both of them in their own way. I can't even believe it. And just self-righteous delusional. I was like, holy God. They tell themselves that they're good people, and that I deserve this somehow. God is teaching me a lesson or something. Wow. Really? I'm sure. How much did you get for my shit? Like less than like 5% of what I put into it? Oh my god. Am I going to get my glass blowing station all started over again, you think? I mean, I was hardly blowing glass as is. I need to get my ass out of Hawaii. Yeah, dude, that was part of the scam too. Like this shipping container showed up on Sunday night at 9 instead of Friday afternoon at 5. Like they totally told me to, right? Dude, what is up with that? You see, is that die cracks? No, oh look, it's die clash, dude. There's the base, see, we're looking at the pillars on the back coming through, or it was printed beforehand. And then look at the 88, dude, that's got multiple punches there with the letters. There's something like a clad, or whoa, that is a wild double die. I don't know what we're looking at up in there. Dude, what? Right, so there's a cut in between, or a zinc boil, so they overcooked this planchet. Oh, he's got an extra eye on his eyelid. Well, 88s are pretty cool anyway. What you're supposed to look for on this one, on your 88s, is the G with the serif. Does that have a serif? Kind of look at it to this side, and if it's more of an oval G. That looks like a serif to me. Dude, if it is, it's like $100. Well, it's kind of beat up, maybe a $50 coin. 30 minimum, but yeah, that's it, dude. It's the bigger one. You can tell. Like, if you can even see it with the naked eye, the FG, the other one's smaller. Well, and it's doubled as well. The FG is doubled. That's cool. That's it, dude. I gotta save this one. Put this one over here on the edge. That's a nice one. Whoa! Trippy. Look at this. Dude. Look at that madness. Do you see the tones? To me, to the naked eye, it looks purple. On the camera now, it looks more like brown. But like the light shining off of it in my eye directly is more like purple. So you see those diagonal lines? That's like wood grain. If you find wheat pennies with wood grain, they're like really exaggerated at this point. It's from the tin and aluminum they mixed with the zinc not being stirred in and mixed in thoroughly, like completely. So wow, see the die clash there? All the letters and stuff on the yeah, we got some clash, ladies and gentlemen. I've been finding a lot of clash. All of a sudden I see it. Before I was like, is that scratches? But why do they line up? I saw how odd it was. Sometimes I would see patterns, but not. You got to pretty much imagine what part of. Sometimes it's a different coin or a different, right? They use similar planchets like Canada and all that. They use like, is that a crack in his arm or a scratch? Yeah, it might be just from another coin denting it. Yeah, I think that's coin dent on his shoulder there, or on his sleeve almost at the, like parallel to the rim, but yeah. Pretty good condition ultimately. Oh, look at that. Underneath, you see under the rim over here by my finger, under the rim, there's the bottom half of an N. See those letters? There's letters under the rim. Dude, that is a, they're just now starting to recognize that at PCGS. If I can get them to grade that and acknowledge, look up under the trust, there's more. Yep, letters. You see them going across above the trust? Dude, straight up, letters on the rim. Letters on the rim, letters on the rim! Whoa, 98D. Dude, that's awesome. So we're also supposed to check this one for a wide AM on the back. Right. I gotta set this in the side too. I should do it now because I would never remember. Oh, what are we looking for? Close AM, wide AM. They look like they're touching. Are they? Yeah, they're touching. Okay, so that one over here on this thing. It's a very shiny 80. Sometimes 80s can be worth a lot, dude. Be surprised. There's all these different double dies to look out for, and like really high grade ones are rare. They printed shitloads, like billions, like 5 billion or some shit. I don't know, but and then they did so many that they weren't able to be on top of quality control as much. So perfect ones are rare. Pretty. It's kind of red. Yeah, now probably worth a couple dollars. Maybe in 20 years I'll pull it back out of my ass and maybe it'll be this shiny still. Whoa. It's a nice memorial. I didn't even see what year it is, but dude, look how detailed Lincoln is in there. This could be some kind of a S. Look at all the There's extra pillars. Yeah, we got double die on the pillars. Cool. Steps are nice. What's going on with my flashlight? Is it like drooping down? Oh my god, I see another one I want to look at down there. Yeah, those kind of look like scratches. Huh. To the naked eye, it just looks like perfect. Oh wow, it's a 6. Interesting. We got D over D though. We see the D behind the D. Bing, bing, bing. Oh yeah, big time double die. Look at those, under the 6. So there's one above. We got a triple punch again. That's machine doubling, I guess. No, that looks pretty like just a whole other punch. Yeah. Where am I going with this? Oh, here. There's the camera. Up here. There we go. I got my headlamp strapped to my iPad. This is working great. Yeah, dude. Big time doubles. What about his ear here? Oh. Oh, yeah. There's a whole ear. Yep. Boom, boom. See it? Down, all that goes down his neck and everything. Boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got an extra ear, so we gotta put it here. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's another one I want. Look at this guy over here. Sometimes I like to look at the back. And guess what year it is? Based on the back. Yes, the extra pillars. It looks pretty newish. Just listening to these people right behind my van. I think they're about to conspire, perspire, exfoliate. Wow, so there's extra letters over here. See the round? Okay. Huh. So, I'm guessing 2001. Woo! Dang. I was way off. Dude, whoa. You know what? 89s are in that same book of like hard to find really good ones. He's got a dent on his nose and a few boils, but it's looking pretty red still, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. It's going to my collection for sure. Dubba-da, dubba-da, dubba-da. I see you under the rim. Oh, yeah. I advocate for the homeless. I think we should take care of our people. Portugal is the best example, right? They legalized drugs and just take care of everybody, and now they have no crime. Everybody's happy. They have health care. Dude, right? People can live happily on this planet. Anyway. Right? Like, the pharmaceuticals selling you, like, fentanyl and Oxycontins versus people doing heroin on the street. I don't see any difference. Like, isn't the Oxycontin more dangerous? People can take all the pills and do it. You know what I mean? It's like, what? What? So I don't judge. You know. I like being healthy. I noticed my testosterone levels going down, so I'm trying to, I've already not drank alcohol. Well, much. I'll take a drink here and there. Somebody offers, but I try not to buy it ever, because I just added up how much I spent on it over the time. But that was a nightmare. Whoa. Okay, those are extra letters up there above. We got extra letters. What was I talking about? You see how ADHD I am? I need medication still. My brain's going a million miles an hour, so I'm one of those people that I just drink a bunch of coffee, or, I amp up, and then it slows me down. Yeah, look at the Liberty. There's like the B coming out next to the I over there. dude, there's letters all over. Look at the drizzle down on his jacket. So sometimes letters break out, but it looks like a pile of letters dumped on there. Weird. Oh, anyway, I wish that one wasn't as dinged up. That was pretty cool. 71D. I see you down there. Let's move you. From the danger zone, all hanging out under the stumbling fingers on TV. Whoa. Hang on. Wow. So, if you knew, you guys know? I mean, I guess I don't have the comments open, but, anybody know if that's a small date or a large date? Because the small is the one that is more rare and sought after and valuable. It's the small, just so you know. It's like you look at the top of the line. Wait, how do I point at it? Like right, the top line across the numbers there, point. If it's all parallel, like one straight little line. And I can just kind of look at the 7 and see that it's a little 7 instead of a big old schlonker, you know. Pretty scratched up, but I see doubling in the date. Right? Like up and left, the 9 has a little, yeah, see? It's there, and the 7's all wider on top. Yep, the 1 bounces. And it also looks like we got a little D over D action where it's all wide and stuff on the one side. We'll have to look up the varieties. So that's pretty cool. That's it. Like in super mint condition, this one would be like thousands, dude. Kinda dinged up. I don't think it counts as mint state. Well, the rim's kind of nice. You could maybe make a 60, 62 on it. Well, yeah. Because to the naked eye, it looks pretty shiny. Now it's pretty much an MS60 at best. The stairs, look at the stairs are worn a little. Yeah, right there. See that? It's kind of dinged up. Oh, well. So, you know. Who knows? On an auction, if I actually took the time to put it up, it could go. Some people might need this in their collection. See the extra pillars back there? So we got double die on back, double die obverse and reverse. Small date. Lincoln's got a boner on the statue. Oh my God, someone cover that thing with the top hat. Yeah, alright, well. Wow, see the double die up above the roof? Look at the line above the roof. Whoa, how do I get it to bling for you? There it goes. Bling, 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 see it? Yeah, Bubs, no. You want to hop over? Here, oh. He just like sits up on the top of the front seat and I launch him over onto the back stuff. I'm going to change everything all around tomorrow. I'm so sick of this bad. I almost rented, oh, a spot. Dude, I had a numismatics friend. Oh my God. I was so happy to have a friend that loves coins. She's got a real microscope. That's why I was looking at this going like, I could do that on my own. I don't need to use your microscope. Yesterday, she got mad at me for seeing errors she couldn't see. she wears really thick glasses and she's just like, and I mean, I'm colorblind, but I think I've got extra, you know how like people will compensate in their oh, that's gorgeous. Dude, look how gorgeous that penny is. Right? So, right, deaf people have like super keen, whatever, vision and senses and stuff. Blind people have their hearing, they see things, the world in 3 dimensions that way. Dude, this is pretty, oh my God, this is already one of my new favorites. I love it. I love it. This is mine. You can't have it. It's my 96. Dude, that was a good year. Oh my God, I tried fungus for the first time. Okay, so anyway, what was I talking about? You see how ADHD I am? Look at that R up there. So we got double dye, dude. Look at the R by my finger. Oh, see the double on the back there? Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you do it. I learned when I was a kid. You just whittle it back and forth, and you will see the letters jumping back and forth. And like bing, 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 bing. It's harder to take a still picture showing it, though. That's what I noticed. And like my friend's microscope, she's all frustrated and hating on me. I'm like, dude, this thing is not showing it well. The fucking microscope is just flat, super lit up from the center. I see a lot of the details from the side. That's why you bent it back and forth and you get light from both sides and you see new details. As an artist, that makes sense. You change the perspective and the light source and all that, right? Look at it from all angles with all... Anyway, look at all the liberties on the machine doubling. There's like 3 or 4 liberties up above and below. Super repunched planchet. Bing, 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 bing. Anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. 96 double dye is a valuable one. Oh, there's a D over D. See that? Over D. 3 Ds. Lots of Ds. It's like most girls like. Lots of Ds. And some guys. Lots of Ds. They should throw a parade for lots of Ds. Look at all the pillars, dude. Super double dyed on the back too. Wow. Thank you. That's pretty cool. So this is not like this. This isn't a set. I would love to catch that. Like I would hope. I'm gonna start doing this more often because, dude, if you were here watching me open like a somebody's collection that got turned into circulation, like just happened to me like a few weeks ago. Oh my god, dude, it was so epic. Like every single one was just like jump up and down, like winning the lottery 50 times in one roll. I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun. And you know, it pays off, dude. All the pillars back there, like they're all those ones in between are just like, right, the ghost pillars in between. Oh, and look at the die clash. Okay, cool. Oh my god, you see the die clash? That's, yeah, so it's not as scratched up as it seems. That's actually other... Okay, yeah, maybe I can show you with this. Let's see, where's my light source? Right there. Okay. I need a pointer or something. Okay, right down there between the end. Man, right there is the top of the, right, what was this row up here? Another time that they printed it was right there on that line. So there's a square, yep, there's the diagonal corner going over there, upside down. So they printed this over like, you know, 90 or 170 degrees over like this on the back. So the print you're looking at is like this when this one is straight. See it over there in the corner? So let me get the light source. See all the weird shapes in there and stuff? Yeah, right. Ah, I can't get it for you. Right there. Yeah. Corner. Boom. See it? So yeah, that's die clash. It was kind of like unrecognized for a long time, but if they don't have, like if they don't get it perfect, they send the planchet back through and reuse it. So some coins probably get punched, you know, up to like a dozen times or more. Wow, so the S is easy. The S will show you, see the shape of states? The S's are wonky shaped. That'll show you the double die, even if you're not getting like clear pictures of it. Still is doubled. So that one's magical rainbow, awesome fun. Going in my collection. Bam, what is this? Whoa! Oh, chevron. See, I should have guessed first. That's pretty nice. Couple boils, so it was overcooked. God, Lincoln's so handsome, oh my god. He made a face just now. He's like, what, dude? I'm just like into intelligent people, especially autodidactic intelligent people that like make a difference and stuff in the world and make things better. And actually, I mean, dude, it really bums me out they shot him over the gold standard. There's like a 3 behind the 7. What's up with that? See that? They reused this planchet with a different year. They pulled this out of the closet 4 years later. We got a 2003 back there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I wonder if that error has been spotted before. Like, that could be the first one. Oh, shit. Now it's got a scratch on it. Yeehaw. All right. Wow, look at this 7. This thing is toned to the bone. Look at that. It's only 18 years old. Oh, damn it! Okay, I gotta move these guys from the... So I just shouldn't be dropping them. Dude, trying not to hold and get a fingerprint on it. I gotta scratch instead. Oh my god, this thing aged so fast since it fell. Holy shit. That was cool. Time traveling 81. Oh, wait, did we see this crap? Oh yeah, this is the one with the extra letters on it. He's got a D on his chin. Oh my god. What's this live feed rated? Whoa. Huh. This little dog yipping out here. Oh, we got double die. Look at the T in United. See that back there? That's part of another E. So we should find a U over here by the U. Oh, there it is. Right where we expected. Yeah. What do you know? So we got a whole row to the left, right? Bam, 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 bam. Is that a die crack? Or a gap, like some kind of scratch all the way across. It looks kind of, right? I can't tell. It looks more like a die crack, but it's exposing the copper on the inside. So the guess is on the year, what, 74? Whew. Oh, it's my D. It's my D. I mean, my 71. Small date. Okay, we're putting that down here. Because that's a good coin. I don't care. I don't care what you say, man. Talking about my 71 D. I'll tell you what. Alright. That's a small date as well. Can you tell? Right? The top of the 8 is smaller. And look at the distance from the 1 to the rim, right? That's another clue. Small date, big date. I think they only did that into the 80s. Oh, check it out. He's got an extra eye. See his extra eye? So we probably got, yeah, we got double die on, if you wiggle Liberties, thicker letters, right? Small date, double die. Brown. Almost uncirculated. Ugh. DDO, DDR, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, I want to look at a new one that's shiny. Yeah. 2005, man, if you can get top pop on that, that's valuable. Oh, it's 15. This one's got a cool double die to keep track of somewhere out there. I don't know if this is fun. I don't think so. Isn't it funny? I find more double dies than I don't. But I mean, I count the machine doubling as well. There's 9 types of doubling. And people want to argue it. And I'm just like, yeah, or you could just call it doubling. It's like numismatics, dude. Like, seriously, there are nerds out there that try to, like, act like they're better than you because they just call them Lincoln 1-cent coins versus penny. I'm like, dude, they're like, penny's like another, it's like some currency from England or something. I don't know. I don't even know. I should know that. But, right? Who cares? People use the term. It's universally understood. It is a definition of the word. That is how language works. Meme and technology. If it spreads like wildfire and becomes currently known as, like, right, the reference, then it's a word, ain't it? Just like ain't is, right? Ain't is a word. It's in the dictionary. They finally added it, what, something like 1997 or something? Yeah. Ain't the word, and you ain't supposed to say it. What are we doing over here? 23. Hey, you know about the V's on the 23s on the sleeve? That's pretty cool. That almost rhymed. Oh. I think we got one. Look, look. Dude, we got a V on our sleeve. We got a V on our sleeve right where my fingernail is aimed. Right there. See it? V. They were going for like up to like something like 90 bucks, dude. Last year. Like in like late 23 and 24, they were going, you know, I think then they were down to like maybe $6 a piece or something. You know, in this kind of condition, like circulated. This one's not that bad. And look, he's got an ear on his face. He's got an extra ear on his face. Right. Wow, why is this not focusing very well? Oh. Dude, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I see an ear on his face. So, that's pretty cool. He's got a V on his sleeve and an ear on his face. What does he got on the reverse? Cool. Well, I mean, right? If I had, I should put, I mean, dude, I wish I had the attention span. I still haven't been able to open my phone and get to an eBay, like, thing. I tried, dude. My goal was to even post one per day, and I just can't even. There's Die Clash back here, though, so that is a cool one. There's like 3 errors on that one coin, dude. Wow. Dude, do I have 2 of these? I do. Right? That's not the one. No. That one's nicer. That's a small date, though. The D over D is more pronounced on this one. The doubling is different. Look, the U is down on the right. That's cool. 2 small dates. That makes me, that goes back to like, maybe this is part of a collection. Look at the die crack through his chin. Down, all the way down. Bam. That is cool. We got die crack. Does it go all the way through? Let's see. Follow it up. Yeah, all the way up under the U. It goes all the way through. Yeah, this is valuable. Die clash on this one as well. Wow. So much fun. Yeah, double die. Whoa. Clean, dude. So nice, so nice. Something down under the E there. Oh, shit. Oh, you didn't see that. You did not see that. No. Oh. Where were we? Oh my god. Woo! Dude. Okay, it didn't happen. Yeah. Woo! So, there's that D. There's that D. All the girls love. Wait, I went off too, sorry. There's that D. Oh man, I can't do it. There's just some kind of floating apparition letter up there. I don't know what it is, like a little mini 5, like something like. Right? Who is that? Let's get this camera. Let's light up here closer. Oh man, what did I do? What did I do? Oh my god. Okay, right there, maybe. Whoa. Oh my god. Dude, I'm fired. It's because I did the alcohol on my fingers. Woo! They are just slippery. It's like I lost my electromagnetic. Look at that. Oh, that's not the... Oh, dude, is that... What the hell is going on? Is that the one that just dropped? The U looks different. Now it's over on the left. Okay, dude, I got 3 of these in one roll. Oh, that is nuts. Watch it be the same one. Oh, you're so funny, Mr. Pons. The 64D, I see it up there still. I was just looking for one, though. There was one I spotted, and I was all excited about. There's another 80. We're the same. Nope, nope. That's a big... No, it's different, right? The letters. Erdy, 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 erd. 64D. Now, we go. I can see the 64D back over here, so I know it's not that one. This is my set. The way these are coming out in multiples, it's confusing and makes me think they were from a set. Yes, this is the new one. And look, there's 444 over here. See the 4 way down on the rim? And then 1 to the left of it? And then, dude, quadruple. What the crap? I think they were, in 64, weren't they doing the dates by hand? I don't even know. That's crazy. Dude. Whoa, doubled on his face, too. See, like above his chin? See that? Yeah. So these will still pull a pretty nice price, the 64s. Did you know that? And then you get the double dies. You're talking hundreds, even in lower condition. Like you can get, you know, I could get probably over $100. I see them like on eBay, like this, for like $800. I don't know if they sell. How many sell at what price? But oh yeah, this is double reverse too. I'm judging by the N right up here in United, but the way it goes from thin, the middle thing goes from thin to thick. One of the tricks I know for looking for doubling is just to go look at the pillars. And the only ones that are supposed to have double on the inside are right next to Lincoln, like on both, you know, to his left and right. There's supposed to be one on the outside edge, just to give it like a depth kind of look. But then all the other ones that have a side little backward one are double dyed from the main pillars, just punch. So anyway, just if you see extra pillars, then you can find other things to photograph that'll show that, you know, if you plan on selling it anyway. But like over here, I see letters underneath United on the rim. See them up there? Fun, huh? I love it. So I'm starting to find like so much die clash. I have not, like, so I went just even through my old coins that I mean, I didn't recirculate them. I'm like, dude, whatever. It's like, I always feel like I haven't quite looked. I mean, I'm probably going slower than anybody you'll ever see coin roll hunting. But I mean, detail, right? And then asking questions about every little thing I see. It's like a new mystery. So I'm like a detective, a metal detective, as it ages and goes through different processes, exposed to different things. I'm like, dude, is this the 95 I liked before? Oh yeah. Dude, this was my favorite one out of the roll so far. I'm gonna put this over here on my extra. Oh, because I hit the plate when everything fell. That's what happened. Okay. Anyway, let's see what else is in here. Trying to go through. Oh, here's that 7. Did we look at this toned 7? Yeah, we did. That one's good. I'm keeping that one. Look at that, dude. Just like not a fingerprint on it. It's just golden brown from like exposure to the elements. I guess this probably had zinc oxidation close to it. Like a coin in the same roll maybe was breathing on it for a year or something. gorgeous though. Yeah, that one's nice. So the 24s have errors to look for. I mean, dude, there's another 80. Whoop. Very double dyed on that guy. Holy crap. Oh, shit. Oh my god. So we get to build a better station here, but this is fun. I do like it. Yeah, the R behind, up there behind the R on Trust. Look at how double that is, man. That is like unavoidable. Right, the D's got one, the G's got one. Pretty double dead. But I mean, fully brown and dinged up is probably only like a few dollars. But I think there's one, like if it's like super pronounced and you can see it with the naked eye, right? Even low condition, like maybe 30 or something. 80s are, dude, there's some 80s that go way high in value. I was surprised, like thousands of dollars. I'm like, holy crap. 80 seems like recent to me, right? I mean, I remember that shit. But that's a small date 81. It looks really shiny, smooth brown, chocolatey brown on the surface to the naked eye. And then under here, it's all like, oh my God, what happened to this thing? I like this. The YouTube Live has pretty good detail. Like, this is my iPhone set normally. This is my iPad, but the detail is not so bad. I'm gonna have to watch it again and see if it comes through after broadcasting to you in such high quality as I see it right now. But dude, I see pretty good detail, right? Look at those lines on his chin. It almost looks like they're all like squared off on his beard. Okay, that's die clash for sure. Okay, I see it already. The pillars behind him or something, right? Right, the square roof. Dang, the print though, right? The what do they call that? Like the depth and the crispness of the image. It's like a new dye. Like it's, you know, the dye like when it's fresh makes, you know, after they use it all day, right before it wears out all the way and cracks apart or something. They probably print like thousands, if not, you know, more with each dye. Look at all the liberties coming off, and man, there's like so machine doubled. 2004 is a good year if you find really high grade ones. Those are like more rare, lower print. I wonder what's up with that right edge, if it like has a opening to the inside, like it cracked apart from the rim. Oh shit! Yeah, probably. Dude, this one's nice. So I collect these like this. This is hot to me. All the rainbow colors and individuality stuff that makes it, I mean, right? Like all the top pop ones that the collectors pay thousands and hundreds of thousands for, they all look exactly the same. They're like all like, you know, perfect. They haven't touched air or hand ever. I don't know. And these are all going through adventures and stuff, and they end up all like all of us, unique through our experiences. And yeah, that's so double dyed. Looking at those pillars. Lincoln, look at Lincoln. He's got an extra Lincoln behind him, way up. See that head? Way up high behind him. Somebody's sneaking up on him, dude. Lincoln, he's gonna shoot you! Oh my God! Dude, they're fucking dicks, dude. Over money. They killed my hero. What a fucking... Oh, seriously. Just despicable. And, I mean, dude, right? Everybody thought he freed the slaves, but then they capped him, kept the reserves, and they started the interest rate thing against us, and they kept us all for slaves instead. It's fucked up. And this is just, you know, this whole penny inflation thing. All of it, dude. All of it's tied in. It's A pyramid scheme. Straight says the pyramid right on the back of your dollars. So whatever. Fuck money. But I love numismatics, right? I do. Whew. Oh my god. It's amazing. I'm just, you know, it's a weird subject. That's why I like pennies too. Like, people aren't so gung-ho about stealing your pennies. What are they gonna do with them? Spend per cent? You know what I mean? It's like, look at you. Give me a decade though, and I'll throw a few of them up there on the market just to see what happens for fun. I might give them some value. And giving them time, right? Some of these are only worth 20, 30 bucks now, but you save them for a decade, then you're talking like 100 or so. Although with inflation, it'll be like $100 billion. Well, this is mine. You can't have it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I am home, I'm in this goddamn van. You know, I just, you know, paying rent sounds like a fucking chump fucking deal. I can't do it again. I did that for years, till I was like 27. I was like, oh my god. Kept setting up weed grows, and then the landlord would get all right, manipulative, and I had so many landlords steal my shit. Dude, what is up with these dates? Look at the knives, dude, way up there. There's like letter numbers, 50. Whoa, dude, what kind of? It's got. Why has it got a 50? That's a 5. Is that another 3? I don't know. Oh, it's part of 3. That's wild. I don't know what I'm looking at. God, it's focusing on my finger. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm cramping up. I think I'm gonna stretch my legs. Whoa, dude, what is going on behind his ear? Okay, those are die cracks right there. Look between my thumb and the top of his head. See that? Those are die cracks. Yeah, those are die cracks. And I was like thinking, you know, toss a coin, toss a coin. Well, you know, this is probably been through some shit. I don't think this is, you know, made error. That's my fault. That was when I was throwing it at the road over and over again. I just kept throwing it at the road because I just couldn't pee. So I got angry. Dude, double right in front of his face. You see the line in front of his face all the way down his nose? Straight up. Anyway, yeah, for the dings on the edges, I'd say this one was kind of cool. I mean, dude, it's really neat. Look at all the die cracks, like right through his face, through his ear. It's causing all these things. This thing might have some value anyway, just for its uniqueness. Just wild. As a shucks coin, right? I do shucks. It's in my playlists. If you look at my playlists, it's this thing I was starting for the kids. They could like pick up a coin on the parking lot, you know, and be like, shucks, this coin would be worth $200,000 if it wasn't all dinged up from people running over it. So this qualifies. I don't know about 200,000, but dude, look how double that, all this shit. So anyway, ouch, my hips hurt. I'm cramped from being in here, and my sciatic started again. So we gotta start doing other shit besides this. Walk around with my guitar strapped on. Walk around with my strap on. Die cracks. We got 2022 die cracks, right? It's like 2 years old. I mean, 3 years. What year is it? Whoa! Look at the. Oh, there's a whole extra set of initials down there. What's up with that? Or Jed wrote his initials on there with the Dremel, maybe? J. VDB. That's weird. That is spooky. Oh, wow. Look at the letters, though, across there. This is a weird one. There's die clash, die cracks. Okay, we gotta inspect this one more. wow, yeah, look at the crack up there. Oh my god, that's a cool one. That was a 2022. I forgot I have coffee. Oh my god, you guys, you distracted me from my coffee. Oh. Well, I enjoyed sharing, right, like my techniques and my education and my time and fun and passion. Look at that square. That's Die Clash, baby. Look at the, yep, there it is over there. See him? Yeah, right across his face and stuff. Now that is obvious Die Clash. Look at that. The bars all across his chest. You guys see it? Some people will be like, you crazy, man. It's there. That's a repunched memorial from the back. Or coming through, but the metal, right? Wow. Super Die Clashed. So that's where, I mean, it seems to just really step up my capabilities of identifying features. But dude, I mean, I just, you know, every time I see stuff that's different, I like ask. Man, let's see the stripe that goes down, like right across here, all the way up and down, just like whoosh. There's like this banner of, right? It's almost like bisecting the coin in half, like a weak spot. See it? Could just be the roof on, you know, on the back or something, but that's perpendicular to how they printed it. But I mean, just one of the previous punches, maybe. Anyway, yeah, there's square right on his head. See that? Just all those lines, man. It's Die Clash. And cracks across his face. So interesting. Yeah. Kind of fugly. Right? I mean, it's got, this one's got fingerprints on it, I think. Or zinc sedation. Zinc sedation. Bam. Like, to my eye, it looks purple. But, like I said, I'm colorblind. Oh, yeah, and I was telling you about my, like my handicap being my color blindness. I'm red, green, and blue-gray deficient. And it's just like 1 out of 10 males have one or the other, but only like 1 out of 1,000 or something has both. Like 1 out of 1,000 women are one of those two types of colorblind. Okay, I see pillars. I see doubles on end. Yeah. So I have extra sensitive night vision and super keen detail for, right, microscopic type stuff, and long distance, but right, I just so maybe could have been a good hunter kind of thing. I mean, I'm like almost 30% Native American, so that's cool. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Look at the, yeah, under the United, I see a whole row of letters underneath it, kind of, that don't look lined up necessarily. I can identify it right now though, but we got ourselves a double on this. Oh, we looked at the front of this 81 before, right? I was saying how shiny it was. It looks nice to the naked eye. Okay, so I think we're almost done. Oh, there's a 98 I don't remember checking out. It is on the bottom of the plate. This might have been the first 2006 we picked up. Yeah, with the missing clad. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, good. Wait, there's a 24 we haven't checked out. What are the 3? I think there was like 3 types of errors they were already looking for on this guy. this year. He looks tired, man. Oh my God, I feel you, Lincoln. Shit, like we're almost gonna lose the Civil War now. You had no idea we were losing it this whole time. I mean, they just never stopped working on this shit. We all just kicked back like, oh yeah, we're good now. Lincoln died for slavery. No, he didn't. He already did that well before they helped him win the war. They were already freed. It was over money. We all got conned. We all got conned. We're still getting conned. We don't have to use their currency though. We could just farm our food. It almost looks like there's a V on his arm on this one too. Dude, I've got a 24 with a V. Those are supposed to be 23 only, dude. Hello. Wow. Just not as visible, but it's there, man. That is right, and it's in the same spot as the 23s. That is cool. There must be something where the die connects or clips or something, but it made it. Oh, yeah. So we got doubling on the Liberty over there. Anyway, 2 eyes. He's got 2 eyes. Look at that under his eye. See the other one? Blink, blink. Yes, sir. 2024 Air. I could probably already sell this for 20 bucks. Isn't that cool? Last year. See the 2024 under the 2? See the 2 under the 2 up there? And the D is punched down there too. The D is punched at the same time. I think, I can't remember when they started doing that, but sometime in the early, like 2000s or late 90s or something, they started just printing the D right there with it instead of doing the mint mark. At the mint. Dude, that had to have been annoying, right? Going all the way through, like, every penny, billions. Yeah, I just work here, I just smash D's all day, I just smash D's. That's what she said. This one's nice. Lots of scratches. Oh, I've seen this guy. Okay, sorry guys. I'm sorry. We're done. There's another, there's a 14. I haven't seen this 14. I swear, I swear. Dude, that is nice. Like, I got a wood grain to it. See the smooth little, like the nice texture down it, right? Oh yeah. Those are valuable, dude. People like them. People pay, like newer ones, people pay 20, 30 bucks for a nice wood grain in good condition. And it doesn't have to be old. They just like the texture. They know it's not on every one. More, you know, uncommon. If it's got it on both sides, it's worth more. Let's see. Yeah, see it? It's like a little, just barely rippled the whole way. So nice. Oh yeah, you see the 14 too, the 0 under there. Whoa, no, it's got a 2. Look at that. It's got a 2012 under the 14. That's cool. Dude, so there's 2 in this whole roll that had a date over a date that was odd. What was the other one? Oh my God, I forgot. I gotta find it. See, usually when I'm doing this, not on live TV, I make sure, I insist on putting it away, labeling it right away. I have markers everywhere around me because I will forget, dude. And then it's just like, dude, oh my God, I just found this thing that could be worth so much and it's freaking gone. I quit, dude. I'll stand up with it in my lap in the parking lot or something stupid. This is what happens. I work really hard, then I fuck it all up by getting stoned. Not really. It's ADHD and weed actually helps me out. This is my first ADHD medicine. I've been a medical patient, legal for what, 25 years or some crap. That's a long time. The rest of the, dude, all, I mean, you know, everything is pretty wild. I don't know what it is between we and trust. Oh, wait, there it is. TR. Gotcha. That's cool. Okay. Anyway, guys, that 14 is, it could be worth a lot. If I got that graded, oh my God, dude. We need to find out. It was a 12 over 14. Holy crap. Don't tell, okay, guys? Just keep that between you and me. I gotta get it graded and then get it auctioned off. That would be what an intelligent, organized, focused person would do. Oh, there's numbers up there too. What is that? Wild. What am I looking at there? Look at N288, or maybe right. So weird. Who knows? I picked this one up earlier. Oh yeah, look over here by Liberty too. There was all sorts of weird stuff on this one. It almost looks like fingerprint, but not. No, that's part of the Clash. That is wild. Wow. Anyway, this is one I picked from that other set that was so cool. I was like, huh. I love it. I'm having fun going through pennies. And I notice it is, oh, see there's, okay, yeah, correct. It's therapeutic for me. Also, it is a little bit addictive. Oh, we haven't checked this out yet. Look at that. Wow. I'm abusing it like it's a drug. Coin roll hunting. I went through some severe trauma. Like, I mean, dude, you don't even want to know. And so this is, I noticed I'm overdoing it. I'm avoiding. I'm like, time is slipping by as I'm just letting myself stay lost in this and just spacing out. I mean, I love to just space out, right? But that's why, yeah, Kitty was so great. Herb helps me focus and want to be like, you know, I can reassess my goals after sitting back and going, okay, what now? This is, so, but I've turned this into a little bit of a thing. I'm trying to get organized, and my education is up now. Like, my collection, that lady stole my stuff, but now, like, it made me all the more determined to rebuild my collection. And now, like, I've got these skills. So if, you know, I start selling them, I think I could actually get world recognition with some of the errors I've found, even if they're not on perfect specimens. You know, like, this 2001 has a big E on his shoulder. I don't know what football team E it represents. Eagles is my team, maybe. Or some kind of die clash right there. But right, you see it? There's a word right through there. I don't know. Wow. Whoa. Anyway, I'm having fun. It takes a little bit of tripping out and spacing out on it. And right? Sometimes I can't figure it out for a while, and all of a sudden I'll be like, wait, that's not an E, that's an N. I don't know. Weird shapes. Probably die clash, now that I'm seeing it coming through. And all these cracks and stuff, dude, look at that. Those are errors that are worth something. I mean, dude, the crack right there between the E and the U and unum. All the colors, dude. It makes it so collectible to me. And I see the clash coming through now on that. See the big E almost, dude. It's wild. What are we looking at? Almost like a giant 5 over here, down here by this edge. Could just be the die cracks coming through, but I mean, that's fun. Like, as far as like, those are cracks. Those are die cracks. And then, you know, so a lot of people would see this penny and just think it's junk. But I mean, dude, 25 bucks minimum, dude. Just, but how you it is, and the colors, you sell it as art. That's what I'm saying. Like, I like it more than I want 25 bucks. So somebody else might feel that same way. You know, if I, right, holding on to it gives it, like, the value is in the eye of the beholder. It's not a price guide book. That's a nice guide, price guide. It's not like, you know, absolute price labeler, and people treat it like it's a Bible or something. People treat the Bible like it's a price guide. What the crap, dude? It's like, dude, handed down whatever. It's like telephone game for 2,000 years. See, I hear it out there, but I think they're just angry because they're suffering, dude. They're in a shitty situation. Like, society has kind of booted them out and not given them options. And dude, like, Hawaii just broke me the rest of the way. Just took me from, like, my land partners took me from multi-millionaire status to millionaire, which, like, have all my shit in storage. And then I was about to get this house from this preacher, and this lady was preying on me and stole my keys. And yeah, she pretty much got my last million worth of shit and reduced it to whatever, couple 10,000 or something is all she got for it, I bet. She stole 2 vehicles and millions of dollars in fulgurites, but nobody knows what the lightning glass is, you know. And right, who knows? She just brought me some back the other day, like she just found them. She probably just doesn't know how to sell them or what, you know what I mean? How to do anything with them but break them. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm like reduced again, and the courts just finished me off by giving her, you know, the judge told me to give her my keys. I mean, seriously, it's crazy. I need an attorney, but I don't want to sue Hawaii. But dude, they screw me over like major, and they're not helping. I mean, dude, there's nonprofit organizations and churches that help the homeless, but I don't really see, you know, at least they're not mean to them. Like, the cops are okay. They're not on their case, you know. Wow, I don't know what we were looking at with this. Almost like, wow, like a whole other print, like something else, like it was a different type of planchet used for it. Anyway, yeah, I want to help the homeless. I think that's a big deal. So I work on my stand-up comedy. I try to throw in like a homeless joke with every set that I do. Oh, I should practice on my live, because I just recorded it on my memo today, and I did a really good job. But it was 40 minutes, 39 minutes or something. I'm like, dude, I could do an hour special here in a minute. There's a die crack right there between the 2001. See it going from his chest up. Yeah, that's probably the ticket, you know. And a lot of comedians get found after they do their 1 hour special, just like rent a building or something. I don't know. So I almost got it finished. I don't know if I'd be able to perform it as good as I did just off the cusp, right? It was all improv, and so some of my points I didn't get back to. I brought up a topic and didn't get back to why I brought it up. It's so funny how I lead myself down these little tangent pathways. The ADHD is so apparent when I'm talking, but usually I make it back as long as I don't have somebody, a spotlight stealer distracting me, right? I mean, it's not like I need the spotlight, but if you want to hear my whole story, I'm going to need a minute to get back to the point. And somebody that can engage in conversation, right? Like, that asks the right questions to lead me on or get me back to it. Whoa, dude, this is a wild coin. You can see, like, people see this on eBay and be like, what the crap is he selling this junk for? I'd be like, well, it's all, you know, you got to keep it in a dry environment or this will rot fast. Hawaii is probably accelerating the process. I'll send it to you in Arizona, and you just put it in a case, man. Yeah, safes have the little dehydrators in them. It'll be like barely worse in 20 years. It'll still be around. But if it was in circulation, this thing would be gone in a decade, maybe. It just turned into a crunchy. Oh! Anyway, yeah, I like those too, man. And then, dude, I've been finding these ones, oh my god, that look like, let me see if I can grab one real quick. Oh yeah, these burned ones. Check this out. That's just overcooked. They totally just threw that in the annealing oven, like the kiln, and went out to smoke a bowl, spaced out for a minute. Oh crap, the kiln's on! And they burned it. See all the holes? All the little blisters coming out. Oh! This is Pompeii, Lincoln. Dude, so weird, right? Choppy, choppy. That's wild. Huh. Let's get it graded. So, I mean, I love that. That's that's kind of how, if I spend time doing the sales part of it, I want to look at it like it's an art form as well. So some of the ones I keep, it's an art form where a lot of people might have thought they were trash. So I like that theme, like shucks coins that have been through all the miles and all the hands and all the different stories they've heard as they were cruising around in pockets, and some of them have records, how many hands they were handed through, how many times they were spent as currency per day. To me, that adds value. Each time they make it around, they become worth, you know, like inflation. It's like they become inflated, but dinged up to like where you can't even recognize what they were. You can't see the date anymore and stuff. But so I like that. But then, you know, some of these are just from the get-go different from their creation, and they're just capable of different things. This one is a little like, it looks like some kind of rock art made out of it, right? It's all digitized because of the texture. The wood grain got cooked. Look at the rim, dude. All that weird stuff under the rim. Isn't that wild? That's how they released this. Some of them, I almost wonder if they started calling the ones satin finish that were just cooked wrong, because they're still gold looking, like copper looking when they were released. None of the blue spots or white spots were, you know, oxidized yet, so it just still looked passable to the naked eye. But dude, that's just crap. How did they pass that through inspection? And hey, maybe there's a chance that it got cooked in a house fire or something, right? That could also be the case. It survived a fire. But yeah, that's not happy metal. Dude, that's freaky. Oh my god. Looks like Mark Zuckerberg Lincoln. Look at his eyes. Right? Ah! It's Zuck in the past! I knew time travel was real. Of course Meta's gonna make fucking Zuck the king of the future past. I knew it. This is a conspiracy. He raises cows and he's herding us like the same. Oh my god. Zucker's gonna eat us. Yeah. Did we look at this one? No, we've never seen it before. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright. Well, yeah. That's it. It was not a treasure, but it was close. Actually, there was some treasure in here, dude. I found a bunch. What am I talking about? I found a bunch of awesome anomalies. Dude, I really like that one. He is very handsome. Look at that. His face is just perfect. Oh, he's got a booger. He's got a little booger. Look, you got something right over. Huh. Wow. All right. And market set. Good night. Love you. Thanks for hanging out. If you did, let me know if you saw any errors that I missed, or if any questions, or if you have your eye on any of these that were something you'd want in your collection. You could make me an offer, and it would be the first coin I ever sold. Oh my god. Maybe if you make it to offer decent enough. I'm kind of a nerd. I get attached. Gorgeous. I like them. And see, dude. Oh, there's the other 98. So So those 264s are good, man. That one is in nice condition. This is the one with the square chin thing going on, right? There's a die crack in his chin. Yeah, it looks like a die crack. Or, no, it's Clash. That's right. Okay, so this is our Clash-tastic one. Yeah, I think this is the one that's most valuable out of all of them. We'll have to look it up. Alright. Oh, our 76. We never looked at this. Oh, I know we didn't, because I would have mentioned it. What the crap? Okay, so there's die cracks all over under the 76. We got a small date. Double die. Yeah. It's not the D. Is it? No, it's just die cracks down there. So we got a 76 Philly. Whoa. Letters under the rim. Super scratched up. Very double dyed. Whoa. But man, 76 officially, like in a few days here. It's going to be the 250-year anniversary. And so I think all the 76s we should be posting. Because it's going to be like a hot year for them, right? They're just going to get a pump. Oh, look, that M's got a die cut. Yeah. Wow, look at the M behind there, dude. We got double die reverse as well. So we got a Philly 76 double die. Look at the E between the C. You see that shit? Wow, dude, there's two of them. There's one to the right and one to the left. Whoa. So, what's going on with the focus? Oh, there we are. That's crazy. Or is that just a crack over there? Dude, there's die cracks all over. It's weird how this one, well, this is pure copper too, but, right? Or 90%. There's a fallen letter. So it wouldn't oxidize the same as the other ones. Whoa, there's a mystery person hanging out back there in between the pillars. A lurker, dude. It's like a ghost right there in that one. So, dude, I'm always worried for Lincoln, man. I'm like, dude, look behind you. No. Man. So. Right? And they scared me, dude. I fucking made jokes on stage with one of my comedy things about running for president, and then I kept pointing out how good I'd be and how easy it would be to just like sweep the hearts of America away by just showing my passion for all of it, right? And raise the bar, do exactly the opposite of what Trump's doing. Like, he's just stoking up all the hate and shit and narcissistic abuse tendencies, all this crap, dude. It's like, wow. Showing us like exactly what needs to be worked on in humanity. Like, we, you know, the rich spawning their kids to that point where we get Trumps. That's scary. I mean, you know, I feel bad for the guy. He's doing some major mental gymnastics to keep up his facade. He's convincing himself that he is, you know. Oh man, so many D's over there. So that's what I see. It's the cycle of abuse. It needs to just be addressed psychologically. How can we raise our children to be happier? So nobody's winning over by bullying. This one's probably the nicest. Actually, yeah, that's probably the more valuable one out of all of them. We should look it up. 1971 DDO DDR. Boom, that's shiny. Red brown MS 62 or 3. Anyway, I'm rambling. Right, all hail capitalism. To the all-growing economy, we surrender ourselves to thee. Right? It says to pray to your God. No, I'm just making fun of myself at this point. Because no, I do not worship money. I've been anti-capitalism the whole time. I just like oxidizing metal. If you haven't noticed, I'm more into this trippy science process and the rarity and the education and the, you know, it is a cool feature to see value in everything. Most people would just throw all this crap away. I mean, dude, they throw it out. They get out of 7-Eleven and just toss it. Like, okay. No problem there, pal. I'll take that with a ding on it now. It's wild. It's wild. Right? Like the guy at the porn shop probably thinks I'm like some kind of big time dealer. I'm like, yeah, dude. I need some more of those little baggies. Like I go through like a pack a day. Son. No, it's okay. You want to buy a quarter? I'll give you a quarter for like a good deal, man. I just need to be able to buy more baggies. I'll give you this Hawaii quarter since I'm in Hawaii. I'll send it to you from Hawaii. With a bag of sand in it that's cursed. If you want. That's not, you know. Just if you're crazy enough to want it. I don't mind sending it. It's just sand. It's not really cursed. But people make it real. Just like everything else they imagine. That's how it works. Don't you know this is all just simulated imagination? Yes. I know, you should go easier on yourself, right, dude? Worrying turns all... yeah, right. It's like you worry and then what? Oh, there's cuds down there? Or what is that? I'm like seeing something... yeah. Under the D. Look at that. Anyway. I got the live on. I'm just talking. Dude, I'm such a nerd. Alright. I'm gonna go. That's the other 71 right there. Look at that one. 2 small dates in a row. Not bad. On the Facebook coin channels over there, I see people asking, they're just like, is this a large date or a small date? Oh, dude, we didn't even do the whole row. No wonder. Hello? What is this? What did I do? Did I forget to dump out the rest? So, I thought we was more like half a row. I don't know what's going on. Oh my Jesus. All the good stuff was over here. Boink. So, look at this baby. Wow. That's nice. We got a little higher here. What's going on? Okay. Right? Isn't that cool? The color of it is just that sandy reddish. Like a blondish brown kind of. That's the patina. It's just, you know, really good condition. 66, honestly. Look, dude, it doesn't have like the flat cheek. It's like almost uncirculated. Doesn't seem quite to be the double dye that people are after. There's one that's just like bing, 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 bing. Two, you can see them right next to each other pretty clear. But this, I think if you got it graded, they would almost give this a red. Not even red brown, because it's like, how would you, you know. I can't get it lower. How do I get that? Oh, I just move the plate, move this down. Here we go. What happened? How did I, right? Yeah, there's a few different types of double die, the 96, and they didn't do mint marks 65 through 67, so we don't know which mint this was made at, but that is a nice patina, really. The edge of the rim. Oh, there's a die crack down his face. That's cool. Whoa. I think I see a D on his face. That's funny. Weird. Just a curl in his hair, maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. It's weird, I see like letters going through the stairs. Look at that. Under the stairs too, look at that. What the crap is going on? It's like the roof from another print while it was going underneath the other side. Whoa. Yeah, that's weird. 66s, dude. If you had, you know, some pretty good condition, but not like, not quite mint state. Maybe. It might be close, actually. The stairs are all there. They usually judge by the stairs. And look, they're not smashed in. You can count them all. And then the texture of them looks like die clash from another, like an upside down punch when they repunched it the other way. But you do have double die back here. Look at that. U shows the width, right? Oh yeah, the whole other U is to the left down there. Wow. Right, the whole row of letters down below. So, that's cool. Double die reverse. 66. Anyway, that's a good one. That's a keeper. It's not like the best condition, but pretty good. Like, I mean, maybe 65. No, probably more like a 62. At best. May have. I put this back on my thing. Nope, that looks like a new one. Oh, a new one. I haven't looked at. And then a 3. Look at that. That's a 3 is another year if you find a really good condition one. Y'all to keep track of that. Wait, where's the 3? Oh, right here. Sorry. I'm all like off. Well. Oh, is that a 23? No, that's a 3. Yeah, there we go. It's got nice tone. Oh, it's got clash too, right under his, like under his nose. You see that? Dude, I swear, there's just gonna be clash everywhere. Now that I see it, it's just gonna be like abundantly clear. And I mean, dude, until people know what it is. Yep, there's the corner of the thing, man. Of the memorial. A square on the back of his head there in his hair. All those textures in his hair. It's a clash party. Oh, whoa, dude. Okay, look at this. Wow. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. What are we looking at here? That's nice. Whoa, what, dude? Okay, that's cool. That is cool. So, okay, we're already getting like 86 double D, but there's like triple D. Triple punch, yep. The 8 and the 6, there's 3 of them at least. And die crack and Clash. And look at these weird letters. In God we... I think it says Jesus or something. In God we Jesused. That's wild. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm sorry. That's pretty dang rad. You look at his ear up there. It looks like a devil horn. Holy crap. Lincoln is Satan? What? Oh, okay. I knew it. I knew it. And then, what's his name? Was, right? He's like an angel, like a demon killer. That's the Booth. Hey, Bub. No. No barking. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Some creepy guy on a bike. But, yeah. That's a double die 86 D over D with all sorts of cool shit going on. Dude, like his ear, he's got it's the 86. You're looking for the ear, which is under, right there, the one that's popping out under. There's two of them under, but there's a big one up above. 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 ears all lined up in a straight line up his head. Good boy, Bubs. Good boy. What the fuck? That's crazy. So there's a die crack shooting through all the trust. And just who knows what that means. I mean, dude. Wild. Anyway, that is a valuable one. I mean, dude, just the grade. There's nothing, like, I don't see, those are die cracks, and the texture, the rim has, like, letters, but no real, like, oh my god, we gotta look at the edges of this. To the naked eye, it just looks super shiny, toned perfect. Right under the scope, it makes it look a little bit more worn. Look at the back. Dude! Oh my god, that is nice. Dude. So 86 is another one that is, you know, very rare and top pop. They were just changing the zinc so they didn't get it, you know, it took a few years after 82 to get them right. There's letters under the rim. Whoa, up under United, look at that. Dude, I gotta get this one graded. I got it. That's gonna cost me 60 bucks, but be so worth it. Cause then I can auction it. And then, dude, we're talking like thousands of bucks. At least a G. Like maybe. Holy crap, maybe more. Because it's like that would be if it didn't have the double die. But look, I see under the A right there. Look at that. And on the edge and the pillars, we've got double die reverse. Under it right there, the whole line underneath. Look at the O coming out next to the O right there. We got it. We got it. That's undeniable double die reverse. Beautiful. Dude, that is cool. And the pillars all double dyed on there. So we got DDO, DDR. And the front has double dye. Big time. Look at this. Right, the 6 is so triple dye on the front. D over D. Over D. There's one to the left and one to the right under the D. So yeah, we have triple punched front with a die crack through the corner and through his head. Is that one scratch? Is that a dent or a die crack? No, that's a die crack through there. That's because it's printed. The clad is on top. No, I think it's a scratch. Yeah, see the metal underneath? We have one scratch. 2. And 1 under Liberty. That's crazy. Whoa, there's no scuffs on his suit or his face. The only fingerprints on it are mine now. What did I do? Yeah. The rim looks great. Okay. That's kind of what you're looking for, I think. Right, there's another. No, that's a letter. That's not a ding. That is a letter coming around. Look, right there. It's going to go around. See, underneath that rim? See, it continues. I knew it, dude. Oh no, is that the ring of death right there? Yeah, it was in the end. Look at that ring right there. That's from the roller. They don't subtract points on the grade. But I'm talking like 67 plus or 68, dude. Which is like $1,300 or something. Plus theirs. We're talking 2, 3 more, dude. It could be over 10K. I don't know, with the ring of death on there though, man, that's probably gonna keep it down under 1,000. That little thing. People, they don't lower the grade because of it, but of course collectors are annoyed by it. That one scratch is pretty serious. Yeah, it's not a 67. That scratch is too big. That knocks it down a point right off the bat. The scratch, you know? That's wild. I'm excited. That was a great one, dude. Wow. Big time lottery piece. We should get it right away, please. That's interesting. The missing spot on the, probably damaged, probably something fell on it, but missing clad down there. Very nice detail. Any guesses, Bubs? Oh, I should have said. Okay, well, we're gonna go. Bubs is telling me he's gotta go potty. 2005s are another one though. If you find it in mint condition, dude, fucking bingo. Like 300 bucks. If you, like, you know, thousands if you find like top pop, but just like 67. This one looks more like a 63. eBay it for 20, but if I had the time. It's hard, dude. You know, I was a rock star, kind of like in my own way. I was like famous in Humboldt for breeding super amazing strains of cannabis and blowing some of the craziest glass, dude, like going way psychedelic on it. What's up with his eye? You know, I've been abstract artist and thinker and just, yeah, anyway. When I work, I get paid really well for it if I'm trying to make money, but it's hard to get me to just spend time doing stuff towards making money, because that's, you know, it makes me feel like a slave. I don't want to blow up, I'm an Iraqian kid. Yeah, Hilo's scary, dude. There's like a bike gang. Like, seriously, just jackers cruising around all the time. I see people on bikes carrying bikes down to their little headquarters in the woods. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Right? A little circulated. But the error makes it so valuable. I think, well, 25 bucks, maybe 50. 95. Doesn't that look kind of red to you? I don't know. In my colorblind eyes. So I think we're double dyed, right? Down there near the date, don't you see? Let's see. Is it, yeah, right there, higher? Oh, Bubs, I'll get you, Bub, we'll go. Sorry, yeah, there's the 5, there's the 9. So it's up to the left. Yes, there it is. So we got double dye, very wide. But you're right, people would look at the color and texture and be like, junk quarter. It is not.
It is cooked incorrectly. It is annealed improperly.
They cooked this poor eagle in the broiler and forgot. So, anyway, pretty cool though, huh? Oh, wait. I found out another thing about it too, though. I started noticing die cracks. Yeah, look up behind the E up there. And then, oh, up under the S. Okay, yeah. Cracks going all the way through that whole section. I'm like, wait a minute, cracks. Oh, and this one weighed less too, I think. Oh, we haven't weighed it yet. Yeah, no, I can't remember. Anyway, we're gonna weigh it and get back to on that. So it's double dyed. If you look at the R down there in quarter, the U, you got big old wide doubling.
Awesome.
Still got texture on the eagle's feathers. But then if you flip it over, this line and this line up exactly with the wing tips of the eagle. So that's die clash. That's like classic, like punch through die clash. So I think the planchet was, or because of the die crack, it just did it. You know, it didn't have full pressure or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I expect it to weigh a little bit less because of that as well. But yeah, you see the doubling in the L right there, the double tip. Bing, bing. That's the double die. That's the one they're looking for. But we got one that's cooked. So, right, it's already like a, even though it's circulated, it would still be like, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 bucks for the double die. Mint would be up there. But, this one's pretty cool still. It's cooked. It would not be as, like all this, you know, a lot of it is not wear damage, not, but I mean it is. It's circulated. But not as fucked up as it looks at first glance. That's just from the, you know, from being cooked wrong. I think it's awesome. It looks like camouflage, all crazy. The colors, so unique. Cracks. Whoa, dude. So much going on back there. It's wild. Do you see how I just, dude, I have so much fun, like, trying to figure out, like, the double die bits compared to the die cracks. Die cracks going over the little thing he's standing on. Right? They look like vines crawling over. There was one video I had earlier on my channel where I was like, I don't remember vines on there. Look, his feet. There's a whole set of feet behind him. It's cool. Whoa. It looks cool. Oh my god. And there's his head, the double die behind his head. You can see the little shadow of the second one. Beak coming down. Yeah, dude. So some people just want the double die in their collection, or some people want to collect you know, die cracks or die clash, and it's got all of them now. It's like, and it's just awesome. I just learned how to identify it. I mean, it's like I've had this thing for a minute. I saved it just because of the cool colors, right? But now all of a sudden I pick it up again out of my collection and I'm like, dude, whoa, this whole thing, the planchet was just massacred and they still put it out. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So American. Just pass the buck. You see the S behind the E down there? Look at that. Wowie McZowie Stein. Alright, dude, I gotta get to bed. It's crazy. Good night. Love you.